So I've made a conscious decision. I am not going to strip the gearbox unless I see anything drastic when we take this cover off. We'll get the kickstart cover off and we'll have a quick look. The gearbox is smooth. It's alright, for a Triumph it's smooth. Not the smoothest gearboxes in the world. But let's have a look. That wasn't very tight. I need to give it some assist. Oh, no, it's going. There we go. That's off. One turn on the kickstart. So we're looking there. So the gear selector quadrants look alright. Everything appears to be tight. Nothing missing, which is a good sign. There's no swarf or anything in there, which is good. Right. You've had a colour of the oil. It's a little bit sludgy. Little sludge traps there. But there's no gritty bits, which is a good sign. I think we're alright in the gearbox. I'm going to leave it for now. Those bits cleaned out just so when I do tip it on its side it's not going to gush oil everywhere. You know what, I'm happy with that. We'll leave that as is for now. Can always come back to it in the future if we need to. Right, I need to get the drive sprocket off. Or loosened, because I might want to go up a tooth and we can get the oil union off there. Will that spanner fit? These are a truly crap design on these. Will that fit on there? No, it's not going to fit, is it? Not the best design, but it is a design that worked for years. So. Right, let's see how tight this was. Ah, cool, that's that loosened off. I'll get the rest of the engine mounts off and I will get the engine out. Biggest problem I have, just tilt it down a little bit. Side stand is mounted onto the bottom engine mount bolt there. As soon as I loosen that off, the whole lot's going to come over. So I am going to have to get the bike jacked up, which is a pain in the bum because it's going to be in the way. Always in the way.
5 minutes later.
Right, that's the engine out, and as you can see, even though I did drain the gearbox, there's still a load more oil come out. And I've also bent the bottom bolt, but that's easy enough fix. Either get a new one or make one, simple enough. So let's get the cases stripped. Well, basically I'm just going to do some random bolts until something happens. Right. Knob head. What the fucking idiot. Why did I do that?
Like the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived.
Why did I not think about that? Where's my... There we go. What a fucking idiot. I'll have to take that gearbox cover off, that is a question. Oh, that should come out enough. So we get the threads out of the way. That's even if it is part of that casing assembly. We'll soon find out, won't we, kids? See that on there? Can I get that on there? Oh, that's shit. Oh, that wasn't even that tight. Oh, it's a shit position, that, isn't it? Let's have that off. That one there, which the chain guard mounts onto, I think we're there. Should we give it a tap and see what happens? Right, so I have got to take the gearbox cover off because right in there there's another fucking nut. Now, am I going to be able to go and do that with a dugger? Might work. Might be able to hold it and dugger it. Got it. Don't try that at home, kids. Right, so we've got a spring on there and a spacer. And that should hopefully help us let the gearbox come to bits straight away. Oh, it's a fucking flathead Phillips in there. Shit design, I think. That must be one. There's a Phillips screw right in there. That was loose. Okay. Tapper. like taking gearboxes apart because I'm an idiot and I have problems putting them back together again. But it is what it is. Right, so 11/16 looks like. Is it? Yes. No, not 11/16, 9/16. Idiot boy. Oh, Jesus. Yep. Wash it. Get that one out. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to attempt to put that back on for now, just to hold everything in one place, keep it all in one piece, so we don't lose anything. We'll just get that little Phillips screw back in there wherever it's gone, just to hold the cover on. I'm getting a gap there. Figure something out for the front, because there is a couple of dowels in the front if I remember right. Right, I've got some of these door trim wedges, might help me get it split a bit better. They're not brilliant. Oh, there we go. That got a split on, didn't it? Very good. Get that in there. Just work my way around. Let's move it out a little bit so you can see a bit better. Oh well. I don't want to get too angry with it. So if I find red plastic in there, I know what it is. I'm going to keep on persevering.
A few moments later.
Yeah, there's a big metal dowel in there. That's fat. That is not part of the case, part of the sealed bit there, is it? So if I can get it. Oh, there we go. Don't try that at home, kids. So I'm only doing it where it's not important, not as important. It's going slowly. That's that bit separated. Come on, come on, last little bit, come on. Is that coming out of there? It is. Let me set that up like that. There we go. And there we have one crank. Ooh. Oh, I don't know if that's manufactured or not. There's a bit of a dimply bit on that bearing. May well go for new bearings anyway. Can we get the crank out? Right. There's one cam. Doesn't feel too bad. There's the other one. A little bit of wear, but nothing horrendous. We'll have a good measure up anyway. Right, I'm feeling a couple of little gritty bits in the bottom there. Bit of sludge. But we will have the sludge trap out the crank anyway. Can we get that out? Will that come? Give it a tap. top on this end. There we go. That's a crank out. Hello, little crank. I'm feeling a bit of a dead spot on that one. Binding up about there. We'll get them off at a later date and have a look. I have just found that in one of the oilways. Is that a piece of PTFE tape or something? Teflon tape to those who aren't in England. And I appear to have had a boo-boo as well. Horror warning. So there we are then. That is the cases split and the crank out. I am going to spend the next couple of weeks now just going around having a clean up and getting everything degreased so I can actually start to inspect and make sure everything's as it should be. We will be doing the sludge trap as well. That's going to have to come out. I'll possibly do that next, I think, once I've cleaned the crank up a bit. And we'll go from there. So, thanks for watching. And, ooh, look at that. Somebody's been in here before. Silicon sealer shit. That's not helping. That is definitely not healthy. Thanks for watching.